Oh no, we're not even on the right camera.
What?
We're not on the right camera. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Courtney G Spot. Oh my gosh, we're not even on the right camera. What is going on? We had another glitch. I don't know if you've seen the recent videos. We've had glitches in the past. It seems to be a reoccurring thing. But guess what? We're doing it again live Saturday night at 9 p.m. Central Time, just in case you people in China are tuning in right now. We're doing it. So welcome. Thanks for being here. What are you guys doing this evening? That's what we want to find out. We're going to be here for a while. Maybe you can come in, join the live conversation. Maybe something weird will happen. Things weird have happened in the past. We've had 21 episodes before this, and we're going to have another 21 episodes after this. And guess what? It's going to continue until, I don't know, they destroy the internet. We'll see what happens. But for now, here we are. Saturday night. And our co-host behind the scenes, DC's in the house. What's up, DC?
What is going on, guys?
You might have to speak louder because we are I don't know which microphone we're working off of. We're having technical difficulties.
What's going on here?
Can you guys hear me? Tyler, thank you for being here, buddy. Can you hear?
Tyler, what's going on out there?
Speak to Tyler for a second and tell me if you can hear him, Dave.
Tyler. Well, we're going to all get caught up here and see what's happening. I'm still live at 6 minutes. What's going on here? You need to catch up.
Tyler, can you hear him pretty good? You can hear? Thank you. Not just me.
Yeah,
you
you're
can hear
good.
DC. We're good. Okay,
All right.
fantastic.
We're good.
You were good. Okay. All right.
We're
I don't
good.
know
We're
what's
good.
going on. I don't know if we're never going to figure this out. We need a professional. Are you guys professionals? We need to not pay you and get you into the studio and figure out what's going on because we don't get paid. So why would we pay you? That's not the point of this right now. The point of this right now is to have a lot of fun, to bring a spot where people can come and vent. We are on the positive night, the yin of the yang. Last night we did the negative. We told a lot of crazy nonsense stories. We talked a little political. We talked about some crazy crap. And here we are tonight doing the good things. We want to talk about the good stuff. I had some weird things. I observed some weird things today. I'm going to try not to get into too much negative, but thank you, Gina, for being here. Welcome to the crew. We are glad you're here. Give us a thumbs up, guys. Like us, subscribe to us. Gina, we appreciate the love. And we want to know what's going on this weekend. Are you guys lonely? Do you need someone to talk to? Come here and talk to us. We're here every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Central Time, talking about whatever. This is the world we live in. We can talk about it. Last night we talked about the impeachment of Trump. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about something good tonight.
Yeah, what are you guys doing in 3 days?
You guys helping homeless people? My mom went out this morning.
There
You
you
guys
go.
want to
Tell
know
that story.
My mom went out this morning and handed out 11 bags to homeless people in 3 hours, containing like toothbrushes, toothpaste, shampoos, honey buns. And she just sat and listened. She met some Marines. She met some pretty awesome people. Some guy that apparently had a 4 weeks or 4 months away from having a baby, a Marine. A lot of these people seem to be ex-military for some reason. That kind of is frustrating why our government doesn't give a shit about our military people, but that seems to be a thing. Our government doesn't really care about anybody anyway, and they want us to give a crap about their impeachment processes and blah, blah, blah.
Taxes.
Taxes. Who gives a crap? Colin, thanks, buddy, for being here. Tyler, I'm glad you saw your mom today. That's right, Jerry. I'm Jerry. I remember her. Lives up in Missouri. I'm glad you saw her today. Holiday season. We need to see our family. I went and saw some of my family today. Hung out with my little boy for a few hours. That was fun, exciting times. I'm glad she's doing well. I'm glad people are doing well. Colin, what's up, man? Holler out. Gina, thank you. Let's talk about something.
What's
DC,
going on in your lives, guys?
what do you got going on today? What'd you do today?
I went to work.
You went to work.
I did the same thing everybody else does on any other day of the week.
On a Saturday, though. That's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, that's what happens when you
You live that real life.
Yeah, you live that real
When we're in the
life.
real world, we're not you millionaires out there. This isn't for you. This is for real human beings. Are you a real human being?
If you're a real human being, please send us $5. Matter of fact, no. If you're a real human being, sign up to Robinhood and start investing. Because investing is very smart. And you sign up to Robinhood under David C.
We're trying to expand You already shouting out yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout myself out right now. Let me go. I'll put the link here.
We'll put the link in there. You put the link in the conversation. You want to shout. We talk about stocks. We talk about money a lot. We talk about progression of life. We talk about advancing yourself. We talk about make it better. We want to make a better world. I know that seems cliche in a sense where there seems to be a lot of people doing this, which is odd. And do we hear a lot of positive stuff out there? And you think with all that, there would be a little bit more positivity in the air, but for some reason there's this underlining mesh of but that's what makes money, really. War makes money, psychopaths make money, murderers make money, bad stuff makes money. When people get scared, they go out and buy things. When people get nervous, they shop online and buy things they don't need. Let's buy 3,000 gallons of water because the world's going to end in 2,000.
The lady that bought the room full of toilet paper, Y2K was going to happen.
Y2K. Look it up if you don't know what that is. Y2K. We've talked about that in previous episodes. Go back, watch that stuff. We need to hashtag that stuff last night, by the way. We didn't do that. Sure. We need to do that tonight, too. But, see? You don't work till the 2nd. Colin?
You still work for the moving company, yeah?
You still moving stuff?
Moving stuff for people?
You don't work till the 2nd? What are you in school?
Man, right.
You're like 4th grade?
Yeah, I bet you're getting paid for some of that,
I don't think we should allow 4th graders on the show.
Oh,
this is age restricted, sir. You should ask your mom permission to be here.
Yeah, and we need a signed waiver that says you are okay to be here.
Yeah, we're not age allowed. So if we want to get monetized, I don't know if we can. You get paid for it. Oh, you suck.
Yeah, see, man.
He's got it right. No, he knows. There ain't no suck. He's got it right. That's good. Props to you, Colin.
There you go, buddy.
That's the way to go. If you can get paid for the holidays, I might even work on Christmas just to get that time and a half. If that's an option. I think that's an option where I work.
Somebody had told me that they noticed the postal workers were working on Sundays, and their only philosophy was
because the post office is going out of business, essentially.
What?
Well, not going out of business, but they had that bailout years back. So they had to, because FedEx and UPS is picking up the slack, and nobody sends letters anymore. I mean, your grandma used to send you $5 on your birthday, but that's not a thing. Oh, they just email you $5.
That's not fair. Won't let me share it in the freaking comments because YouTube won't let you promote stuff in the comments.
We just did that earlier. We did that last night.
It's not popping up for me.
Oh, we can put our phone number up there, though.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got
a phone number. You guys want to call in with a story?
Yeah.
It's live. We turned on live as we go live. So this is live only when we're live. So if you want to call this number and we're not live, you won't get through. But if you want to actually talk to somebody that anonymously, you want to call and talk about, hey, you had a bad day, or you hate your grandma, or your dog peed on your favorite coat, or perhaps Sharon at work used the copy machine and you saw the ink and it replaced the cartridge and you want to tell me about it, call a number. But only when we're live.
And only if you've got a good story.
Only if you've got a good story. We need a story. We need to make sure we control the time. We're here for a limited amount of time. We want to go more than an hour. We could talk for a long period of time. That's an option.
Yeah, we just start doing like 3-hour segments. You can come hang out with us with an afternoon or something.
Nobody's want to do that. Nobody's want to do that. So we're trying to keep it light, keep it right, and keep it tight. So if we continue this path, maybe we can get into something. Colin, are you going to be here next week, buddy?
Yeah, you were talking about it. What are you doing?
We need you next week. We're going.
What is next? What's next week? You just said you weren't working until the 2nd. I think that qualifies.
We have this whole movie starting to come out into a better form. Now that we're butting heads, I've got perspective arguments coming. We have discussion. I have a role for you, and I'm not talking like a bread roll. We have things. We're going to do this. This is awesome. We have it on the board. I know I have most of it in my head, and the fact that I get to spit it out and I got people we can spitball with.
And not to mention your many notebooks.
Yeah, the notebooks. We always talk about the notebooks.
Oh my God, you have them nearby.
I always have my notebooks. These are chock full of information that is going to fuel our future of goofiness and interesting things.
Again, if you guys are catching us right now, what we're doing is we're just here, man. We're on the edge of the YouTube pool, sitting on the stairs, hanging out, seeing what everybody else is doing. Like, we're not going to do anything anybody else is doing.
No, we're going to be different. In fact, I was actually discussing this with the mother of my child today about making sure that I do not involve my child in this. And that's absolutely the feeling that I have had from the beginning. I don't want to exploit things. And even controlling our ads, I know that's not probably a possibility, but I don't want even to advertise things I don't believe in. I was never able to be a car salesman because I could never convince people to buy something they don't need.
See, now...
because I'm very good at convincing people to do things.
I was going to say, I could have sold Hondas, and anybody that knows me knows I'm an avid Honda fan. I love Hondas. The only thing you need in your life is a Honda, and they make everything. So
and I actually believe they're a very good car. I have actually driven Hondas that have been 200, 300,000 plus miles, and they're just running like rabbits.
Yep.
But again, unless it's something I believe in, I can't promote it. So I will never exploit my child. I will never say his name. I won't even talk about his age.
If you guys know us, we don't even want to exploit the cat.
Yeah, and I would prefer
super awesome cat right here.
Out of respect by the people that do know me, they would never do the same thing. And keep it kind of in the family. If for some reason we start getting people that are unknown in the group, let's keep it low key because I would never do that to you guys, and I know y'all wouldn't do that to me. So. Again, it's just all about we're trying to be true to ourselves. We want to do something. When I know we're not original, talking and we're talk show in a sense, podcast, vodcast, vlogcast, whatever you want to call it.
But again, the sense is community. That's why we got the number. We want you guys to be involved in this. We want you guys to call us, tell us what you got going on, tell us about your lives, tell us your stories. You tell us any story. It doesn't matter. Tell us about this crazy time when you were on vacation and you saved this surfer dude from drowning. It
doesn't have to be on topic. We have you noticed by the theme of our show, there isn't really one. It's hard to pin down a theme because amongst the crew that is involved in this, we're so vastly diverse and we have perspectives from all over. So once you involve that many heads, and it's not even that many, it's just a couple, and then you involve the chat, it just brings out this snowball of stuff that is more than one topic. So we will never be one thing. I don't think we're going to be able to be pinned down. The more we talk about it, because we can't be categorized. We are talking. We're
absolutely talking.
We're absolutely talking. Interactive talk. But our topics
are based on life.
Guys,
and life and community. And we want to get you guys involved. We want to build a community. We want to do more of what his mom was doing this morning. We want to go out. We want to talk to these people. We want to record their stories. We want to get you guys involved. And maybe we can just provide all these things. And I honestly, like you were saying, a lot of those people out there are veterans.
Yes.
Because they come back.
Yes.
And they're
have nowhere to go. Yeah. Because the VA, she told me this. The VA, because they told her the VA's providing pills and like food, I think, but they don't provide medical care, but they're not providing housing or jobs. And most of these vets can't work because they're disabled because they're vets. Like it's hard to say, but it almost goes hand in hand without being cliche about it. They're vets. They were in a war or some sort of situation that they are now unable to do something. I don't know. There's more our government can do. It's been screamed out for years. It's the same crap I heard when I was 10 years old. It's not like this is new. I'm not saying anything new. This part right here is not new.
But we don't talk about it. We're too worried about race and who's going to impeach Donald Trump and the Russian Ozone Girl and
what's the Russian Ozone Girl? Crap!
What's her name?
I don't know. Tell me something. I don't know.
So it's legitimate. It's a Russian teenage girl, and she is like trying to do legitimate stuff for the environment.
Makes sense. Wait, is that the one we talked about episodes back? The one that was on the board? She's 17 and
yeah.
Okay, we spoke on it. Okay, props to her.
For sure. Like, she's trying to accomplish good things, but she's just like very Russian about it. You know, Russians.
Drunk?
No. Demonetized.
No.
Thanks.
No.
But no, it's very aggressive.
Aggressive, yes. Yes. Boisterous.
Yes. So I don't know what she's up to now, but she was a lot of talk and they memed the shit out of her and all kinds of good stuff. But she was trying to do cool stuff. I mean, she seemed pretty legit. It was just nobody was taking her seriously. Like, but you want to talk about her? Let's talk about our vets, man. Let's get them taken care of. There's absolutely no reason that anybody that fought for this country should get cast aside when they get back to it. Is it
ever?
There's no reason.
Those people signed up to help you with the crap that you don't want to deal with yourself, government. And then when they help you and you're done with them, you shit on them and kick them to the curb.
I was watching this
government.
This video. Let me look him up real quick.
Government. But again, what can we do? We're nothing. It's not like we're government. We can't overthrow a government without another government.
So the Infographics Show YouTube channel
the
Infographics Show YouTube channel did a video on why winning Mr. Beast's $1 million challenge wouldn't actually be all that great after they take all those taxes. And they worked it out, and I don't remember the exact number, but it was in the neighborhood of $350 million. I'm sorry.
What?
Or $350,000. Yeah. Because they won $1 million. So $350,000.
Okay.
So I understand all that medical care and stuff costs money, but if you're taxing $350,000 on $1 million,
like that's
I'm
a lot.
Sure, there's people out there that make a lot more than that. So you're taxing millions of dollars a year. Where's it all going? A lot of it goes to defense. I get that. That's cool. We need those DARPA robots, but I mean. You can turn the DARPA plan off for a week and take care of your veterans for a year, I'm sure.
Yeah, guaranteed.
So, what are we doing?
Well, I was just talking with somebody earlier today about how much space we actually have square foot wise as a country. We've spread out a little bit. Everybody can have a little bit. It really mathematically, when you look at it, it seems so simple. But nobody is going to do anything about it. Why isn't Zuckerberg or Elon Musk?
Elon Musk is trying to colonize other planets.
Yeah.
So he can have even more space.
That dude has more space floating around than he's ever going to need. Go to Montana and make it warmer because they have just shoot a laser into a cloud like they do. HARP. Y'all know HARP?
Greta Thunberg. Sorry, Tyler. My little chat was down.
What's a Greta Thunberg? Is that a new disease?
Chick.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Demonetized.
Boom. We're never getting monetized. We have 4 fucking people watching us.
It's okay. We get like 21 views now.
One is a YouTube moderator.
Yeah,
moderator. Shout out YouTube moderator.
I'm starting to wonder. Do you think that would really count? Like, if there was somebody moderating the video, you think it would really count it towards our view count?
No.
But there is that one person that's always here, and they never talked, even when it is that one person.
It is
I remember when we had one person, we're like, "Hello."
That's the only thing. I think that's why we have concluded that is a YouTube moderator. I don't know if we can get other YouTubers on board with this conspiracy theory.
I don't know that other YouTubers live like that. And if other YouTubers are live and they're already big enough that as soon as they're on, it's like 1,500 people in climbing.
Before we started this whole thing, I tried to look up other people that sit and live, and I found like 2 people. One was a girl, one was an older gentleman, and they were low budget, kind of like this, low light, and they just sat and talked to the camera, but they were by themselves. They weren't doing the other people in studio phone number situation.
That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to create a community.
Should I get a shirt?
Oh, just a shirt with, and then, I mean, could that be our first merch?
Or a shirt with our phone number on it?
And then, yeah, other people can wear it other places, and then people are going to be like, hey, what's that?
Call and find out at 9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Central Time, Friday or Saturday night. Call it.
I got the shirt from your favorite local, or your local.
Yeah, your favorite grocery store.
Your favorite grocery store.
I think we took the local part out. It's
yeah, we took the local part out. We took the local. Your favorite grocery store. Your favorite grocery store. What are you guys up to tonight? We got 5 people in here. Are one of them you?
No, I've been here.
Okay.
So yeah, the 5th person's name.
Tyler, Gina, Colin,
me,
him.
Who the 5th? Who the 5th, bro? Talk. What you got?
Gina's talking through Tyler, so that's -1. But YouTube moderator, that's +1. What do you guys want to talk about tonight?
Yeah, what's going on, man? What are you guys doing this weekend before Christmas? What do you do the weekend before Christmas?
Is everybody already prepared?
Yeah, are you guys ready?
We kind of mentioned some crap last night. Colin's already got his tree, which was badass. If you missed out on what Colin's tree looks like, go back a few episodes. What was it, last week? No, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was the week I was puking in my neighbor's front yard.
No, yeah, it was the week you were last Friday night. Yep, last Friday night. Episode number 19.
Tyler says he's ready.
Tyler's ready.
I think got most of our last little stuff today. Not really sure. But for the most part, we got the tree. We got lots of presents, more presents than we know how to hide. And
are you a hide and reveal on Christmas Eve person, or you just kind of set it up on the way through till?
Well,
as you progressively get them.
I think we're mainly worried about our cats because we're up to 4 cats now. So
4 cats.
Yeah, that's how Tisha feels.
What is happening? You're becoming a cat lady. He's becoming a cat lady.
I just like animals. Okay. Yeah, Colin.
I like animals.
Colin did have his son's birthday today. That's what's up. I forgot about that.
Happy birthday.
I was at work, and not only was I at work, then I ended up having to work later than I thought. Because it had to have been last night. Somebody penciled in 2 extra hours when I was not there. And I was like, all right, I got to go now. And they're like, what? You're here till now or till later. And I was like,
no.
What? And
not tonight, fools. We got a thing to do.
I was like, yeah, I got stuff to do. So I stayed a little bit longer until I couldn't. And I was like, I got to go. Yeah, especially I didn't know. Like, it's not like we were busy or anything. It was just I was scheduled till later, and then I was required to stay.
Oh, I'm so glad I have moved on from jobs like that.
I was gonna say the other day, man, you need some help over there. What are you doing?
Yeah, springtime. I will let you know.
No, I need to know right now.
I'm trying to work out until I can take over Fayetteville and just do Fayetteville. Anyway,
that would rock.
That's not stuff you guys want to talk about.
Yeah, no, you don't want to hear about him running his own passion company.
What? Do we have anything on the board?
Didn't you have some topics somewhere?
I said earlier. I talked about my mom handing out homeless people to. Wait, no. Who'd she give homeless people to? No,
the Salvation Army.
Yeah, she was handing out homeless people to the Salvation Army, and I think that was it. See, I had watched a movie.
Oh, man.
Hold on. Okay, Colin wants to know what I do. I am a...
He plays with cracks.
Yeah, I do with crack.
Yeah, he does a lot of crack.
But I abolish the cracks.
Abolish the cracks?
I'm a crack abolisher. I fill the crack. I feel... When there's a crack issue... I come and remove debris from your crack, and then I refill your crack.
My chat is not working.
Does that make sense? Oh, no, it probably doesn't. But I am a crack filler.
it works now. Colin says that sounds hot. It is very.
It is actually very hot. 350 degree hot. That's kind of funny you mentioned that. It's actually rather hot. I've burned my fingers on several occasions filling crack. Now, to elaborate.
No, you don't need to.
Let's just leave it at that. All right. What were you talking about?
Pokemon Yellow.
You guys like Pokemon?
I'm a huge Pokemon fan.
I got 2 new decks. You saw my decks?
Oh, where are they at?
Oh, I don't remember. I put them away. I got 2 new Pokemon decks. You guys like to play Pokemon? City or private, both. Depends on whether you want it in the middle of town or done behind closed doors. I'm gonna fill that crack. Oh, look, we got a special guest.
Oh, hey, check him out.
This is Pickles. I'll say his name, but again, this is not a cat video. Not a cat video. Oh, you want attention? He wants attention.
There you go. I guess you have to throw him in there for a little bit.
My little kitty, give me kisses. Yeah, he does.
On camera. See?
On camera, you see? Anything can happen. My cat gives me kisses.
We just lost everybody.
Well, you're not allowed to get cat kisses. Is that a thing? Is it? Am I going to have like FEMA?
FEMA? No, but the CDC might show up and be like, "Are you trying to create something here?"
Yeah, I'm creating a new species mixed between a cat and a human by kisses.
Pound cat vids.
No, we're not going to pound cat vids. No. Hashtag not a cat video.
Hashtag not a cat video. Absolutely. Again, we're not going to use the cat for views.
If he wants to pop in the frame, that's his choice. I'm not going to put him here. I'm not going to wrap cellophane around doors and put bottles in front of him and create a cute little maze for him to walk through and get 3.4 million views in 12 hours. But if this cat wants to hop in the frame, that's his choice.
Hashtag pound cat video.
Hashtag pound cat videos. Okay, bro.
Man.
Now that we've talked about this, I guess I need to talk about this movie I watched today. It's not even a movie.
It's like a 3-part documentary.
3-part documentary. Netflix. You guys have probably seen it if you have Netflix because it usually pops up on the Trendy Now situation. It's a documentary called "Don't Fuck with Cats," and I don't know what I didn't. First, I was like, "Oh, this is a bunch of cat videos." Blah blah. But then you read it; it's about a person that harmed kittens, and then it just breeds on from there. And it is one of the most intense documentaries I have watched in a long while. It is really hard to watch because they don't fully show the video of what the person did to these animals, but they give you enough you can feel. It's like it's one of those things like you can feel it in your chest and you want to reach through the screen and grab this person and slam their face into the concrete until they can't breathe.
Can we just like make that a kind of purge? Like, you know how you have rooms where you can just go smash things and stuff like that? Can we just go back to stoning really bad, awful people?
We have to move to another country, but yeah, we could do that.
No, right here.
America won't allow that. Everybody's like, oh,
no,
we're sensitive.
Oh my God,
who?
You're so right.
We're sensitive.
Somebody's gonna cry. Like you can't.
They're gonna have a Facebook group about this shit, and someone's gonna get mad because we killed someone that touched.
Because this girl recently murdered her sex captors, and now she's up to go to prison for the rest of her life. For real. Yeah. Oh my God, dude! I couldn't believe it. I
want to see the face of this judge.
No. How can you How can you even make that a thing? How is that even remotely possible? This is so messed up. It's so messed up.
I don't like saying the words "I hate America." I do not like that. But at its core, the system in which we are all cogs in it is so beyond fucked that it's disgusting to be associated with the brand you were born into.
That is the number one real reason I never wanted to have children was because from like the age of 10, I was like, this place is so screwed up. I don't even want to try
I'm so scared. Yeah. I got to train him. I got to train him in karate or in like sniper abilities or something like ninjutsu. Like, this is just mind boggling. It's like I don't know. And then everybody again, here we are worried about sex robots and our stupid president.
Yeah, let's make the real sex dolls in the world. Like again, why don't you guys take care of the veterans?
We have veterans that are sleeping on the streets. We have children that the parents don't give a shit because they're on drugs. We have just vile elements of human. We're reverting back to cavemen is what we're doing. Going back to that slam another person's head into a rock so you can have their rock situation.
Quite literally sometimes.
Yeah. It's disgusting. Hashtag fuck traffic lights.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk about traffic. We can't talk about traffic, but traffic lights.
Traffic lights. We're being controlled by robots and nobody even acknowledges it. Do you guys realize this?
Do you guys know what your phone is doing on a constant basis? Because I tell you what, I know what my phone's doing on a pretty constant basis. And now my phone doesn't know what I'm doing in the sense that it doesn't know where I'm at. It's very confused all the time. And it's like, hey,
tell me where you're at.
Yeah. Are you sure you are you? And now it's so much fun because I watch YouTube and it can't target ad me anymore. So it just shows me ads based on my region and what I'm already watching and the time of day. And
so sometimes you get ads for crumpets and sometimes you get ads for rice.
Right. I was watching this Russian Nerf gun commercial.
VPN.
Super great.
VPN.
And, yeah, it's super awesome. Tours and VPNs. All the birds are spies. I believe it. Especially those darn red ones. Because, of course, they would be. Because I love the color red. And I would never think that anything red could hurt me. Actually, that's extremely wrong in nature. If something's red, it's most likely going to hurt you. But
I think that's why they came up with stop signs and stoplights.
No,
that is the bad. Actually, hey, why did we lose all of our viewers all of a sudden?
I don't know. But
okay, whatever. We're still here.
Actually, the reason stoplights are the colors they are. Somebody can get more scientific than me, but this is a loose subject. They are the colors they are because the colors exist in their certain wavelengths, and at those wavelengths, you can see them better in certain conditions and distances. So they want you to be able to see stop from really far away, which just happens to be red. It's a very pronounced, bright color when you light it up. And because it's, I believe red is long, so it goes farther.
Right. It's also part of the color of the sun. That's probably why it seems to be.
So, and then yellow is obviously very bright. So they want to get your connection or get your attention with the color.
With a little bit farther away, so you're prepared to stop when that's. You see what Colin says there? All the birds are spies. Ronald Reagan killed all the birds in 1968.
I don't get the Ronald Reagan joke.
Which is really funny. You say that because apparently over in Africa, they are running birds and even mosquito-sized drones that they're using.
Yeah. You guys wouldn't believe the type of drones they have nowadays. It is insane. They literally have fly drones.
Yeah.
They legit fly drones.
Yes. Yeah. They say like the bird. Yeah. And they're going again. Why would they need to spy on us?
We got them. They got us right here. They're just like
the vast majority
spying on ourselves for them.
It's just looking up dirty stuff and trying to buy things anymore. That's what every
dude in his camera.
Yeah, just all of that. Nobody wants to see that. Just a bird flying by your window to watch you be naughty in the privacy of your home. No, they don't want that. There's no need for that. They're looking for the stupid crap like in that cat movie I watched earlier. where they're trying to find these psychopaths before they become psychopaths. You see Minority Report, where they try to guess the crap before Tom Cruise is trying to be all like, oh, I got balls in my hand, and I can figure out the future. And so, essentially, that's the plot of the movie. Watch it. It's pretty funny. So once Tom Cruise puts the balls in his hand, he can be like, oh, this is the guy who's going to kill somebody. And then he finds out his own balls are the one that kills somebody. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to stop crime.
I was going to wait. You say find out that it's our balls that kill people? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, our balls could be the murders. We don't. If
murders to what? What are we murdering? Because
other balls.
Your cat's on board. He's got a ball.
We kind of went off the rails there. What did you guys talk about? Colin. Yes.
Well, who's the bourgeoisie?
Who is that bourgeoisie? Oh, you mean like the hierarchy? The all-seeing eye? Big
Tom
brother
McDonald, our guy.
Tom McDonald, hashtag Tom McDonald. Rapper, go check him out. If you don't know this dude, for real, he speaks so much truth. Anyway, go ahead.
And speaking of him speaking so much truth, in one of his songs, I can't remember the title of it right now, he had mentioned how the top people are trying to make us, fight with each other, which is causing all this hate. Because, everybody is all fighting about who's more important and shit.
It's the sheeple. If you keep the sheeple under control, you are winning or whatever. But, yeah, there is a hierarchy. Again, look at the pattern of our news. I don't even watch the news, but I can guarantee within the next month, if there isn't something going on right now, there's going to be an outbreak. There's going to be a celebrity problem, or there's going to be a political somebody that says something racist.
Is that still what's going on right now in the news? Is the whole impeachment? Yep, right there, up top on YouTube, trending, impeach and party politics.
And when they're done with that, there's going to be something in your food that's going to kill you. Or when they're done with that.
I was going to say, nothing bad's happening right now, yeah?
Yeah.
No, they're just impeaching people.
I mean, spinach and peanut butter went away. I mean, remember when those things were a problem? Peanut butter was an issue. Spinach was an issue.
What happened to spinach again?
I don't know.
Wasn't it like some I don't know.
No, it did nothing.
Higher antioxidants or something.
And it did nothing. Look, what? It's just hype of the media to get people scared to buy shit. And again, I'm not saying anything new at this point right here. This is not Charlie Sheen. Hashtag Charlie Sheen.
Hey.
I love Charlie Sheen. This is not.
Say like some blue cup.
Oh, thanks. You like my spots too? I always have a variety of drinks. I have to have different flavors to cleanse my palate. The other night I had 3. I only got 2 tonight. I'm missing 1. Anyway.
I do as well have had 2 drinks. I've finished the first one and now fear-mongering. Yes, absolutely. That's what Mr. Tom McDonald was talking about was fear-mongering and how the top 5 people of the world are the people that we should be mad at. We shouldn't be mad at each other. We should be working with each other to talk to those top 5 people and say, hey, we don't like what you're doing anymore.
Yeah.
And we want you to change that shit.
Yeah. The moment they run out of something to talk about, they're going to take a clip of some white guy saying some racist crap about somebody else. And then that's going to be the thing. And then, boom, that's going to happen. Then there's going to be a sex scandal. Or there's going to be a new pill that does this. I don't know. It's so.
Speaking of crazy stuff,
overwhelming.
I found out about voice morphine. I think they called it last night.
Voice morphine
or sentence morphine. Sentence morphine. I think they called it.
What?
And it's where they took a video of Dr. Phil talking to this girl who is a troubled teen. So you know how Dr. Phil talks to these dickhole.
Mr. Mackey.
No, actually. It was one of those situations where he was going to take him to the ranch, and so he was being stern, Dr. Phil. But so in all,
you need to get back in the game, okay? What you need to do is realize that people love you. All right, go ahead.
But so they were morphing it, as it's called, and making it sound like he was trying to seduce this young lady, and you could clearly tell. I don't know if they just did an awful job on purpose to show the demonstration, but even with how poorly it was edited, I mean, it was like semi-convincing. So if somebody tried really hard to make it really look like Dr. Phil was trying to seduce this young lady,
you could turn that into a scandal.
Yeah, you could really turn that into a scandal and be like, I got a video. And like you're not even, when you see those obviously fake videos and you've seen it earlier that day and you're all like, oh, that's stupid. And then you might see that one friend later and they're like, dude, did you see this video? It's like, look how dope this is. Yeah. You're just like,
I'm like trying to show my kids stuff on the internet and be like, okay, well, that's real and that's fake. But that's real, but that's fake. But that part in that real thing is fake, but that fake thing in that real thing is fake. Like, how do you just, it doesn't make any sense anymore. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. Like, even I was discussing earlier over at my cousin's house, hanging out for the holidays and discussing the fact that when we were 7, 8, and 9, if you wanted to learn something naughty, if you wanted to see something different, you had to go either get it yourself somehow, run across it accidentally, which was more along what it was. You didn't seek this stuff out. You didn't seek out perverted stuff because it wasn't a thing. But the internet now is so vast, your 8-year-old under an incorrect supervision could totally run across something that doesn't make any sense. But that was not a fear for our parents when we were that age, because that was not an option. There's a whole realm of anxiety that we have to go through as parents nowadays, because there's too much to understand, even as adults. Even seeing the human nature behind these atrocities, like trying to understand that it's too much.
That's for sure. I mean, even just as vast as YouTube is in itself, I find it hard to keep up with all the people that I'm just genuinely interested in on YouTube. I probably am like subscribed to 25 different channels right now, and I've taken that down from a huge list I used to have. Like, I think I got rid of like a good 2/3 of my list like a couple months back. I was like, I really just don't watch these people. And
it's just too much.
Yeah,
it's like you don't have any time for that. You're trying to live your own life. That's why I don't understand about the people that can sit around and just make memes or whatever the crap.
Well, because it's making them money.
Memes make money?
Dude, everything makes money. If you can get attention, it's what it is if you can get attention, you get money, because the people then can thus advertise through you, and that's how you make money. So that's why these people are like, they're just doing the dumbest stuff. And while they've got 125,000 subscribers, you can put a commercial in front of that, and 125,000 people are going to see that. So,
that's what sucks. Like, I feel like we could have 10,000 subscribers at this point if we just did something stupid.
If we weren't sitting here trying to be real and authentic and get people involved, we were just doing something dumb that they didn't have to think about.
Right.
And
if I just punched myself in the balls for 5 minutes and
there's a dude that sits in a corner and smiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember that one, the one that he peed his pants one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got millions of views.
Millions of views.
So just start sitting. Just sit down.
Yeah, just don't do anything at all. Just sit still. I could put my cat and get millions of views.
Yeah, teach your cat to stand on top of your head.
Right. Millions of views.
There. Millions of views. That's a cool cat video.
But I don't want to.
If your cat sits on top of your head perfectly for an hour, I'll watch that.
Mm-hmm. It's like living your life as a nice person and you get nothing. It's the same concept. It's like we're trying to be real, and we've got real fans. Great. I love my people. The handful of people we got. This is great. But
you guys are the best. You guys come back every Friday and Saturday night.
Colin, Tyler, Gina.
There's a couple of mystery person that come in every other week. That's fine too. We appreciate you as well.
Yeah, this is
anybody
fantastic.
And everybody that catches on to this, like, subscribe. If you hit that subscribe button, we appreciate you so much. It's unbelievable.
If you can relate to anything we're saying, if you feel the real, that's where we're coming from. Like, if you are tired of the dumb stuff. If you've made it 45 minutes into this video, you're getting it. You're starting to understand, like, what the concept of what we want to do here. Even though we talk about nothing, we're talking about everything, and that's the best way to do it from that approach. Is because when you know nothing is when you know everything.
And again, we apologize that this is the lowest budget YouTube channel on the network, but we're just here. We're getting started.
We're genuine.
We're talking to you guys. And
hashtag go viral. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're talking to you guys, and we absolutely want to get you guys involved. That has been the whole point from the beginning. It's why this is a talk show, so we can talk to you.
We got the future coming.
Yeah. That's why we sit here so much, and we're just like, well, you guys, come on, because that's what we want. We want your involvement. I know we have to, provide the amenities and
the ambiance. We have to have our ambiance. Like, that's what it is. We need to create the environment for you to come and feel comfortable enough to be whatever you want. And I think that's part of what we're doing. And everybody who, again, if you made it this far, you are already understanding. And every one of you, I've met you in real life anyway. Most of you. Gina, I don't think I met you. Colin, Tyler, we know. You get it. You guys are real. We're real. That's what the point of this is.
And in the future, you outside people coming in, liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell will see our phone number go across the screen.
Hey, Amber.
Every so often.
Yeah, we'll flash
you can definitely call the phone number. You don't need to tell us your name.
Oh, wait.
Nice. You don't need to tell us your name. We don't need no specifics, but tell us your stories. We want your stories.
Don't lie to these people.
And we don't care. You can tell us your drunk stories. You can tell us your sad stories. Just don't tell us your name. Don't say nobody else's name.
We aren't going to give away your name. In fact, since the number.
Matter of fact, we were talking about veterans. Hey, for real. Anybody, if you need to talk about anything, tell us a story you've just been wanting to get off your chest, anything like that, man, hit us up. We're here. We'll talk to you. We'll listen. And we got you guys for real. Because you shouldn't have to deal with this by yourself.
Yes. Sometimes it's good to vent to strangers, because then there's, even though we've met
strangers, we're on YouTube.
But it's time to vent to people that that have no direct line to your life. Like we're not going to mess up your normal everyday existence with your stuff you want to vent. So that's why we're here, guys. Every Friday and Saturday night. Positive and the negative. We got hashtag real people. Exactly, Colin. Hashtag real people. Do we have our hashtags going? We have a list. Our co-host is very analytical when it comes to details. So he's very good at keeping notes. So we're trying to get him here on a Saturday night. Tuesday, you guys know if you watch Friday. DC is more of our information expert.
Yeah, I was going to say that earlier in the episode. We apologize, guys, that, these particular episodes have been very lackluster, very unpolished. As you've seen in the beginning of the episode tonight, if you were here when you got here in the beginning, thank you. Always a great intro.
Yeah, there's always an issue.
I was telling him the other day when I was looking at all our videos after I downloaded them, I was like, dude, a funny compilation would just be all the times you'd come on camera and be like, oh, hey, how's the lighting and stuff? And be like, oh, hey, guys, what's up? Like, oh, man, that'd be too great. There's so many of them.
There's just I don't know. We had our camera. I got the new camera set up, and it was fine. For some reason, 7 minutes before we go live, here we are trying to figure out. And then the mic's not even set up right. So,
Tyler says, can you talk about his tweaker dad and stepmom?
Oh, you can.
Speaking of talking about that as well, now that we're getting somewhere, we totally want to start this segment of our YouTube channel where we destroy your ex's stuff. You got an ex?
We can even expand it so much as family members.
Oh yeah.
We can expand it so much as family members.
You got a family member you hate for a legitimate reason, like I don't want to hear that.
Not an heirloom from a veteran or nothing crazy like that.
Nothing crazy. We don't with the ex. It has to be legally abandoned. Legally abandoned.
We always go to the simple ones, a lamp, a sweater.
Yeah. And don't send us an heirloom. We don't want their 6 great grandma's china dish. We don't want the family ring. We don't want the family watch, whatever, anything like that. You got a picture.
You got a book.
You got a book. You got a little chest she liked really bad. Like,
you got a movie he really wanted to watch. You just hated it so much, but if for some reason,
got a gift you got them and they hated it, and you always despised them for it. Send
we want to set it on fire.
We'll smash it. We'll hit it with a car. We'll drop it from a helicopter.
Yeah. Now, what we say we want to do this live, but if we have to drop it from a helicopter, we might have to film it.
Yeah, we'll probably film it.
That might be
from a helicopter, but
we might not have permission. So this might be hey, we're just taking a ride in a helicopter and all of a sudden throw something out.
Oops, we dropped this small china drawer out the window.
Why do you have a lamp, sir? Don't worry about it. Just take me up in your helicopter.
So great. How do you get this window open?
Yeah. Sir, let go of the latch. I know I need air. I need to get...
It's too stuffy in here.
Oh my gosh.
Cool it down a bit.
But anyway, you guys get what we're saying.
Can you hover right over that field right there?
Yeah. See that
How good are you?
See that X spray painted in the middle of the field? See the guy with the video camera? Make sure he's in frame. But you get the idea. We want to...
Absolutely.
We're trying to start our own trends. We're not trying to start trends that other people will do. This is crap that we want to do for our show. If other people copy us, that's their own thing. We're not trying to start other people's trends. Oh, snap. You know what just happened live?
Oh, no, it did not. What?
Oh, I popped it back in.
Sweet.
Oh, my gosh. Guys, my knee just popped out of place. I just popped it back in. Oh, my gosh.
That's the thing. This guy has to deal with that. And it's always super awesome.
That hasn't happened in like 2 months.
And then it's always situations like this where he's just like chilling.
I just spun my chair a little bit.
Not doing anything. And he twists in a chair and boom, my knee's gone.
See, that's life, bro. Hashtag
pound real people for real.
Hashtag real people.
That's where we're at right now.
Did you say pound real people?
I'm from 1999.
I'm already doing. I can't say that anymore because it just sounds weird if you pound and everything.
Oh no, dude! Pound.
No. Yeah,
for real.
My son asked me what the name of that was. Isn't it called an ampersand? Correct me if I'm wrong, people in the audience, but I don't know how to spell this word, but I believe it's called an ampersand or ampersand. Or something like that.
I have.
Anyway, yes, Tyler, getting old sucks.
Pound old people. Hashtag pound old people.
He said pound old people.
It's what it actually is I don't remember what it was, but once upon a time I seen this video about people talking about older people and them trying to use the internet, and that's what they were doing because it was like an older generation person, and they'd hear the kids say hashtag, but he knew it as the pound sign / key, and so he would put hashtag and then the word pound, just like Mr. Collins doing right there. And the kid's like, that's the same thing.
Generations.
So now I just call it pound. Just like once upon a time, Caden called meatloaf meat cake. And I was like, that's it. It's meat cake for the rest of my life.
Cake.
I don't care.
That is a good one. I like meat cake. That sounds way better than loaf. That's so uninviting.
Meatloaf.
Cake. Yeah.
I don't know. Lots of good things come in loaves.
I was trying to figure out the other day. Did I ask you about my peephole situation? Okay. So that right there is called a peephole, right? When you guys look through a door, it's called a peephole. But you peek through it with your eyes. P-E-E-K. So why is it not called a peek hole?
Now I see why that's written on the board.
You see why that's written on the board?
I asked that last night.
Yeah. It's a peek hole. Why is it not called a peek hole? I mean, I get it. You peep through it also, but to peek through it, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly. But I feel like that should be called a peek hole. Hashtag peek hole.
Hashtag peek hole.
It could be a new Pokemon.
Nope.
Peek hole, peek hole.
Anything could be a Pokemon. I don't even know how. There's like
you can make a hashtag Pokemon.
Hashtag. Oh, was there oh man, what were those Pokemon called?
Digimon?
No, there was a specific group that were the letters. Oh man, I said I loved Pokemon and I can't even name these people. It wasn't. Oh man.
The difference between an adverb and adjective. Yes. I get it. Well, to peep isn't to peep. See? Hashtag peek hole.
I'm gonna I don't know. What is I guess you would have to know the definition.
Well,
that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I don't know anything, so that's why we're here.
You guys. Hashtag peek hole.
I don't know. I've never really had one. And the only time I had one, it was like the super old school one.
Peep hole is a noun, but a verb is also to peep. You could to be a peeping Tom. It's not called a peeking Tom.
But then that makes it, I don't know.
But so why the word peak even exists is not a peak of like a mountain. Because then peak is a noun. If it's the peak of a mountain, obviously spelled different.
Okay, so I guess in reality it's up to you because per the definition of both words, they both basically mean look quickly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
it. To look, to peep or to peek.
No, yeah. Peek or peep is look quickly.
Yeah.
So
it's like the whole wheelbarrow or wheelbarrow, because it's the same thing.
Oh, if you really want to dig into the English language and how stupid it is.
Oh gosh, listen to George Carlin. Like that dude breaks it down really good.
Oh man, who was that comedian that did the one about ass? Or no, shit. He could be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He could be the whole shit.
Yeah. That's your shit. This is my shit.
You clean up your shit.
Yeah.
Do not touch my shit.
Oh my gosh, it was funny. You need to look that up.
I don't remember who it was.
It's a comedian talking about the word. It was a foreign comedian.
Shit. Foreign comedian talking about the English language, and he referenced the word shit.
Shit.
And yeah, it was hilarious. Mm-hmm. And there's just so many other words like that we have just twisted and stretched to mean all these different things and all these different cadences and pitches and whatnot. And in reality, I guess we're just like, it's just how advanced we are. I don't know, because that's how other animals communicate, is various pitches.
That's where the slang and all the draws and the different the native tongues.
I don't remember how accents are like. There's a science to it. There's a science to everything, but I don't remember the exact science to accents. But it
That's right, Tyler.
Something a lot smarter than I am. That's for sure.
Yeah, analyzing human interaction and the way we communicate is very interesting. I think that's why our brains take it to those next levels where we're trying to become more than human or whatever we're trying to do as a society. We just, I don't know. We are ever expanding. We don't want to settle. There's no settling with our species. There's no.
Yeah, again, like we said, Elon Musk wants to colonize other planets and stuff. Like now we're trying to get off our world, and we're not even highly sure if there's anybody else out there anymore.
Right. Tyler, that's awesome. You were an analyst in the Army. I didn't know that.
not seeing that.
That's fantastic, bro. That's awesome. Well, good stuff. Appreciate
Thank you, Mr. Tyler.
That's good to analyze everything because then you can find and pick apart the bullshit amongst that. In fact, I think that was the title of tonight's episode.
It sure is.
Controlling
this disruption.
Last night was disrupting the control, and tonight I called it controlling the disruption because that's essentially what we're trying to do. We've got a world of chaos. That's what we're trying to do with the show again, is trying to find balance as a community in this world of chaos. Maybe there's something here we could talk about that you didn't know, or maybe you can give us some insight of something we didn't know.
Would you go to another planet if you could?
Yeah. If it was livable, yeah. I'd take my kids.
What's livable?
This. Well, I mean, breathable and food and some sort of entertainment.
So what if you just basically live inside a mall?
On the moon?
Yeah, malls connected to like stadiums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like one big ass hamster cage on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna stay here and wait for everybody to leave.
See, that's what he's doing. He's smart about it. Colin, you hear that?
Everybody's gonna leave.
No,
dude, I want to get on that boat.
Bye. Good luck on the moon, asshole.
Man, I hope your ship don't explode.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That'll suck.
Good. That's good. You guys, see, you getting it? You starting to understand? Everybody's got ideas. Sometimes it's a little beyond, but he's going to the moon. No, I'm going to the moon. He's hanging out here.
I'm with Mr. Tyler here. He said if I had a way back, I would. Hey, if you could ferry to the moon real quick and go run around and play with some moon sand and shit like that, I'd absolutely go real quick. But as far as going somewhere to live, again, I'll just wait for you guys to leave. And everybody's leaving Montana first, and I don't mind Montana too much. I like snow.
You could go there right now. There's 7 people that live in Montana. You're fine. You got plenty of space there. Just go to the border and move up 2 miles. I think you're good. Like, you guys got plenty of space in Montana. If there's 7 people in Montana want to subscribe, we'll give you guys a shout out. You guys have been great tonight. Do you guys enjoy this? You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here.
Subscribe. Get the bell on, even though we're already on every Friday and Saturday night, 9 p.m. Central Time.
We never shout out the Facebook page, but we actually have one. I think everybody in the crew is already involved. We'll get that in the comments.
There's actually a lot more people involved on the Facebook page than come every Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, and we have 41 subscribers now. We got a new one last night.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Tyler.
But, yeah, that's about it. Merry Christmas,
everybody.
Guys.
Happy holidays.
Caller,
people.
Gina, Tyler, mystery people, YouTube representative. We still love you, even though you're not allowed to talk to us.
And you have to be here.
You have to be here. But again, it's like, the waiter, he has to be at work, but I still appreciate the fact that he cooked my food.
Real quick before we get out of here, speaking of appreciating your servers, I just have to make this note. If you go into a food business within the last 30 minutes of them being open, you're an asshole.
And you've heard it.
Because by that time, that business is damn near shut down. And it's just a thing the food business does because they want to go home just like you do at the end of the day. And when they're open, and especially the people that show up at 59 talking about, I know you're closing soon, but can you please make me food?
I need a cheeseburger at 9 o'clock at night because I'm an asshole.
Man, go somewhere with your bad self.
You didn't speak much in the group. Thank you for being here, darling. We love it. Please be here next Friday night. We're going to be here again live, 9 o'clock, talking about the crap of the week. Build up your stories, guys. If you have something, we got the phone number. You guys can call in, talk to us. We got the Facebook group. Talk to us. You got this chat, comment, subscribe, like. We don't care. Tell us we suck.
Yeah.
We want to hear it.
Tell us why we suck.
Yeah, tell us why we suck so we can not suck. And maybe you'll actually tell your friends about us. But You guys have a great week. Have a Merry Christmas. If you travel, be safe. If you don't travel, don't be safe.
Tell your family we love them.
You guys are great. Hopefully you get everything you want. And we'll see you again next Friday night. You guys remember, the only you need to be is you.
And always, always live it fully every day.
You guys are great. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you again next week. Love you, people.